It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. We'll watch the Miami Heat in this one as they go up against the Phoenix Suns. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. With the All-Star game almost here, let's see how the West is shaping up. Take a look at the Suns. They're having a solid season. 5th in the conference and looking to move up.
And I think for the Suns, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
Well, I think that extra gear is coming, especially as we get further down the stretch when you're trying to build momentum for a playoff run.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Brooks plays the 4 with Williams stepping in at the 5. Devin Booker out there with Green, and it's Allen in at the 3. And for the Heat, the post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. Hero out there with Morant, and it's Murray in at the small forward. So, Greg, with All-Star voting underway, there are plenty of deserving players, but only 12 spots for each conference. It is very difficult to choose.
And that's why it feels like someone gets snubbed every year. I'd love to see the league expand the rosters to 15 spots. Remember, we had 12-man rosters back when there were only 9 teams.
Now, here's Green. Turned in an outstanding game against Brooklyn. Booker outside. Shoots over Morant. Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Williams. Shot clock at 5. Allen for 3. And Ware pulls it down. And here are the Heat. Over in the corner, Hero. Back to Adebayo. Nice move. And the layup is up and in.
And one of the things I love the most about Adebayo, he's a center who plays like one. He's not out here trying to take long jumps. He wants the ball inside.
A nice shot by Booker.
And that's the first bucket of the night. Maybe that will get him going.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Now here's Morant. He's averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit. It's good.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Green kicks to Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Williams a screen on Hero. Green inside the three-point line. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
Pass to Ware. There's the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Red hot out of the gates. Keep it rolling.
Morant against Booker. Fades and shoots. They kick it out to Green. Here's Allen. The Suns need to get a shot off. And here's Green outside. And Ware pulls it down. The Heat leading by 5. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. And Greg, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he can be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
The Heat making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Now here's Allen. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game.
And that was from another zip code. Green looking absolutely fearless there.
Here's Morant. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. He brought up the difficulties that come along with guarding Devin Booker, and he told me the hard part with Book is that he's a 3-level scorer and a willing passer. He's not just an isolation scorer. They use him in a lot of different actions, so you're constantly chasing him. Kevin?
Thank you, Allie. Miami shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. The first free throw is good. Last year marked the first All-Star appearance for Tyler Hero. Tim, he clearly is the pride in Milwaukee, one of the great high school players from that area.
Well, Kevin, he has finally putting it all together and taken his game to the next level. Not just scoring, but also creating.
Murray's checked in for Miami.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Yep, that one goes in there. Green's got 5 now.
When Green goes up for that mid-range jumper, he gets way up in the air, makes it very difficult to contest.
Now here's Morant. He had 35 points last game out. And stolen by Booker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
And one of the
These modern wings who doesn't just shoot threes. Brooks is a tough guy to cover.
And he makes the first. That one drops. He ties it up. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Morant passes to Hero. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Shot clock at 6. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And when you start out shooting 80% or better as a team, you start to feel yourself a little bit, and that feeling is good.
Green passes to Williams. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
a whole selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Mark Williams, 1.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Here's Morant. He's averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit. Murray outside. There's the pick. Williams with the block. And they get it back. On D, Adebayo. Drops in the tray. Adebayo's got 5 points so far.
Wow, look at Bam with that kind of shooting range, and it's good to see him shooting the ball with confidence from deep.
Booker finds Williams. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Morant, his second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Williams a screen on Hero. And it's Brooks in the corner. His three-pointer's off the mark.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Let's take a peek now here at the league leaders in rebounding. Well, you look at Ware, 3rd in rebounding, and what a physical presence inside.
And you can't win games without rebounding the basketball. That's what has made him such an important part of what they do.
That's good from Hero.
And looking so cool and confident out there. Tyler Hero has developed into an all-star caliber player who consistently rises to the occasion.
And the Suns making a change here. Gillespie's checked in. And Hero drops them both. Here's Booker. He's a player that you can only hope to slow down as he averages nearly 28 points a game. Got a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Mark Williams.
And you can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
Alex Caruso is checked in for Murray. Here's Williams, and a slam by Williams.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
For the Phoenix Suns, they're coming off a good outing against the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
When you turn great defense into easy offense, you are going to put yourself in a great position.
The Heat trailing. And here is Hero. He has 6. Adebayo the screen. Hero kicks to Adebayo. No good from outside. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team. Dosunmu's shot is off. The Heat have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Kicks it out to Gordon. Fires from deep. Now here's Adebayo. Defended by Dosunmu. Pocket 6. Caruso, no good.
Chalk one up for the defense. They forced a difficult shot.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Dosunmu, the pass to Booker. Back to Dosunmu. And it's done in the corner. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Here's Morant. Outside, Hero. To halt the run, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. Williams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Dunn passes to Gillespie. Outside Williams. And here's Booker from the arc. Caruso grabs the miss.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Morant drops in the layup for 2. Morant's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And that's the endless energy of Ja Morant. There's no denying that man.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And the Heat with some changes. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Adebayo. Malik Beasley comes in for Hero. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Morant. And the Suns also making a change. Ball's checked in for Devin Booker. Now here's Ball. It's Williams, high post. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And continues his perfect night. It's unreal. I just hope he doesn't believe in the announcer's jinx.
The Suns making a switch here. That's good from Williams. The Heat trail by 4. Outside Williams. Back to Alexander Walker. Williams comes with a double team. In the corner, it's Gordon. 5 on the clock. Here's Caruso. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Down low. Pass to Dosunmu. And they pick up 2. And the Suns lead by 6.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Beasley outside. Back to Alexander Walker. Beasley outside. Off target with his 3. Suns leading by 6. Pass to Gillespie. Offline with his 3.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss was just on him.
Kicks it out to Beasley. Misses the 3.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Dunn passes to Williams. Dosunmu with it. Another guy who really kicked it up a notch for them in that game against the Nets. And the shot goes down.
He's been on fire since the beginning of this game, particularly when you look at the high percentage shots he's getting.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks. The Miami Heat's head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Kevin, back to you.
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Here's Dosunmu after the Heat pick up 2. Here's Williams. Gordon with the defensive effort.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Now, here's Dosunmu. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Here's Gillespie, defended by Alexander Walker. Inside, and Williams throws it down.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Now, Caruso. Hasn't made one yet. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
There's no question about it. It feels like every missed shot is ending up in his hands. Unreal.
It's been all about Mark Williams for Phoenix. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We'll return shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Suns.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
Alex Caruso out there with Kenrich Williams. And there's Gordon. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Hero into the shooting guard. So that's who Miami starts the second with.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Done with the screen on Hero. He's done with the slam.
Heads-up play by Green, using the pick and roll to create space for his team.
The Heat trail by 7. Here's Alexander Walker. 12 points his last outing. On the arc. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And here are the Suns now. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Pass to Green. Front pass the arc. Rebound by the Heat. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Let's call it what it was. They got overwhelmed. The matchups were just not in their favor.
And, Tim, you look at some of the advanced metrics. Alex Caruso is one of the best defenders in the modern era.
Yeah, Kevin, that impact is rare for a guy who is 6'5", but he grew up on the court in College Station, Texas. Basketball is in his veins.
And Gordon understands the importance of stretching the floor, and he remains a capable three-point shooter.
Now here's Dosunmu, defended by Caruso. From downtown, rebound by Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Can't get it to drop. Made 3, missed 2 from the field. Now here's Dosunmu, defended by Caruso. Pass to Malawach. And here is Dosunmu, just 5 to shoot. Phoenix, no good that time either. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now here's Caruso. Hero from long range. And again, it's Miami with a 3.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And now let's have a look at the teams that have had the quickest hands in the NBA during the past month. The Suns 5th.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
Right wing, trying to get something going. Here's Gillespie. Cans it from downtown. Gillespie's got it all tied up now for Phoenix.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Here's Alexander Walker. 6 points for him. Caruso sets the screen for Hero. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now here's Dosunmu, defended by Caruso. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And taking a look here at the numbers for Tyler Hero. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so, putting up 26 points per, 2 assists and 2 rebounds. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, his production is crucial to this team. They've sort of built around him, and it's why so many things are run through him.
And the Heat with some changes. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Williams. And it's John Morant in for Alex Caruso. Booker, he's checked in for the Suns. Now here's Morant. Gordon with a screen on Booker. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Gordon kicks to Hero. It's stolen by Green. Fast break, here come the Suns. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
And Green learning the ins and outs of NBA defense. That's the right gamble and leads to the breakout.
Now here's Morant. He has 6. And finished up by Morant.
This is how athletic Morant is. A point guard who possesses incredible athleticism.
Phoenix has gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Pass to Malawach. To the wing on the left. 6 to shoot. Outside, Green. Fires away from outside. The shot misses. Great D that time from Hero.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. Back to Alexander Walker. Great D that time from Green.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
Done with a screen on Morant. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. No Sumu with it. He's picked up by Morant. Pass to Green. Looking to end his cold spell. He can't hit that time.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Now here's Morant. He's got 8. And finished off by Morant.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Dunn dishes to Green. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt, and that wing position feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
Here's Alexander Walker following the basket by Jalen Green. Aji, and he's good on the 3-ball. Aji's got the lead up to 5 now for the Heat.
Yeah, defensively, you just have to be better than that. You know he's a very good three-point shooter.
Booker the pass to Dunn. Over in the corner, Green. Shoots over Hero. Green missing again.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
Alexander Walker up top, led by Green. Alexander Walker passes to Morant. Here's Najee. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on. Come on, Malawach.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Khalil Ware's checked in for Tyler Hero. And Bam Adebayo is subbed in for Aaron Gordon. Pass to Brooks. Booker outside. To the inside. Here's Williams. And finished off by Williams.
Coming off that screen, Booker draws the defense and then passes. Really tough to defend that.
Here's Morant. Here's Najee. The kick out to Adebayo. Morant against Brooks. Phoenix grabs the miss. Williams has got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Allen dishes to Williams. Back to Allen. Here's Najee. He's got 5. And here's Morant. To the middle. And Adebayo throws it down.
What separates Adebayo from other bigs in this league is his agility, and that really shows up in pick-and-roll action.
Outside Williams. Adebayo against Brooks. Back to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Allen for the 3, and it's Miami with the rebound. Ware's got 5 rebounds tonight.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, do you like Bam Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness, but he has the mobility and the skill to play the 4 without question.
The Heat making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. You know, the Heat play in a glamour market, but Tim, Adebayo's game is all about substance.
Well, he has been the heart and soul of this team for a long time. A former mid-first-round pick, and he has turned himself into an all-star.
They retain possession. Here's Booker. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got 8 rebounds in this game.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Here's Gillespie. He had 10 points in the win against Brooklyn. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Brooks outside. Beasley with the steal. And there's 1:45 left to play here in the half. Ware kicks to Morant. Alexander Walker with the ball. He's got 6, 5 to shoot. And Adebayo throws it down.
Just beautiful teamwork right there. Adebayo with perfect timing on that jump.
1:27 left here in the second. Booker outside. Looking to end the run. And Ware pulls it down.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Morant outside. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Booker the pass to Gillespie. A three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jump.
Adebayo with the bucket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Gillespie. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Allen, a screen on Morant. Just 5 to shoot. Over in the corner, Williams shoots the 3. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Now Morant. He's got 12. No good with the layup. And so it's Miami finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
I'm here with Coach Spoelstra. Coach, the intensity has been there defensively. Are you pleased with what you've seen?
Well, they're going to continue to attack. I mean, that's the identity of their team. They're not going to stop, and the ability to finish our defense with rebounds will be important.
You have to match their resiliency. Thanks, Coach.
Hey, Allie, thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
Hey there, everybody. With the All-Star break on the horizon, let's first have a look at the players vying for a spot in the three-point contest.
Yeah, watching these guys make me want to be out there, Shaq. I mean, all the space they have to shoot it in right now, man, This would have been my time, Shaq.
Jet with a little FOMO here.
Yeah, I'm glad I played when I did.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Heat.
They've done a really good job of freeing up the shooters.
Yeah, with how they shot the three, the driving lane should be wide open in the second half.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two.